we serve. God, thank you for being God. We acknowledge that you are God, and besides thee, there is no other. God, bless your word today. Let it fall on good ground and transform somebody's life. In the name of Jesus, we pray. Amen. Give God praise for our choir today. Thank God for our ministry. Amen. For leading us. Amen. And leadership. Amen. On today. Just for a few minutes on this morning, and we have a long day. Just for a few minutes on this morning. 1 Kings chapter number 17. Our scripture has already been read in your hearing. Amen. And I want to use as a subject today, you can't beat God given. You can't beat God given. In our text today, we have a desperate situation. We have a widow who's down to her last meal. The Bible says that she had nothing but some oil and a handful of meal in a barrel. We have a prophet by the name of Elijah who did not know where his next meal was coming from. He only knew that God told him to go down to Zarephath, and there he would meet a widow. We know in biblical times, widows did not have much. Because in biblical times, many times, a woman, money was made through her husband. We know that there was a widow and she had a son. We know that there was a prophet by the name of Elijah. We know in this biblical time there was a famine in the land, that it had not rained. And because it had not rained, the crops had dried up and they did not produce. But here we find a word from the Lord. We find that it does not matter what the bottom line states. It does not matter what your resources are. That God can make a way out of no way. We find in this text here that the prophet Elijah came to the widow, told the widow to make me a little cake. And the widow said, well, I don't have much. The only thing I have is a handful of meal in a barrel and a little oil. And I got 2 sticks here. And I'm going to dress it for me and my son, that I may eat and we may die. Notice here, first of all, that God asked the woman to give to Elijah what she already had. God will never ask you for anything that you already don't have in your possession already. She already had this. She had the cake. She had the barrel, the meal in the barrel. She had the oil. Amen. The last time I checked, that it takes a meal and it takes oil to make cake. And she was already going to make a cake. But here the prophet Elijah was asking her for her last. Prophet told her, Elijah, amen, told this widow, give it to me, make me a cake, amen. And I promise you, amen, that the meal shall not waste and that the oil will never, amen, fail until the Lord sendeth rain upon the earth. Amen. This is a word I think is seasoned for somebody, because you all just don't know the hardship that many people are facing today. We already have people cannot put food on the table. They cannot keep a shelter over their head. And now because, amen, of the economic, amen, government shutdown, we have many people that don't even know that if they're going to get paid again. Amen. They don't know when their next paycheck is coming. Amen. And I got news for you. Amen. You can't go to the grocery store and tell them you was a government worker and try to get some food on credit. I wish I had me somebody. Amen. Somebody here in this country today is facing economic hardship. Somebody may be here in the midst, amen, on today, amen, that you really don't know how you're going to make it. But that's good news, my brothers and my sisters, amen. If you're willing to give what the Lord has already blessed you with, the Lord will multiply back into your lives. Amen. This woman's faith was tested, amen. And I think, amen, that even in today, the Lord may be testing our faith. Amen. Amen. And every now and then the Lord will test your faith. Every now and then the Lord will bring you to the point in your life where you have to realize that you can't do it on your own and you can't make it by yourself, that you need the Lord on your side. Amen. I wish I had somebody here, amen, who will pray with me just for a few minutes. Every now and then the Lord will test your faith. He'll test your faith, whether you believe in him or not. If you believe that he will supply your every need, if you believe that all things work together for the good of those who love the Lord and are called according to his. Every now and then he will test your faith to see what you're made of. And you don't know what you're made of until your back gets against the wall. Amen. You really don't know what's on the inside of you until you really don't know how you're going to, amen, put food on the table, how you're going to pay your rent. Can you imagine you going without your, wait a minute, some of y'all retired folks, can you imagine you not getting your Social Security check in 2 weeks? Can you imagine you not getting your pension in 2 weeks? I wish I had this somebody. Amen. I could bring it down and make it practical for you. Can you imagine that the government will say, well, we don't even have enough workers. Amen. I wish I had this somebody. We just, amen, the other day in the shelter where I work, amen, the city decided to give food stamps in advance because it might be, if we go on just 2 weeks longer, that you might not get your food stamps. You already don't have enough money to buy food, but now you're going to be in a situation where you don't even have food stamps to put food on your table. God will test your faith to make you, amen, come to the grips that you need the Lord on your side. And somebody's faith is being tested today. Your faith is being tested today. Now you can be strong all you want, and you can be stronger because you're not affected. You're going to get paid next week. I wish I had this somebody. You're still getting your check, but somebody in this country, somebody, amen, some brother, some sister in the faith, amen, wonder how I'm going to make it. Sometimes God will test your faith. Sometimes he'll test your faith to see what you made of. Amen. Ask your neighbor what you made of. What you made of. Amen. The Lord don't know what you made of. He put your back against the wall. Until you have to stay up all night long. Wonder how you going to put food on your table. How you going to take care of your children. God will test your faith. He tests your faith to see what you're made of. Not only does he test your faith to see what you're made of, but he tests your faith to help you strengthen your faith. Because every trial and every tribulation that he brings you through should strengthen your faith. You see, your faith can never be strengthened until you go through something. I know y'all thinking you name it, you claim it, you get it, and you grab it, and somebody's telling you that you're always going to be on good times, and somebody tell you that you're always going to have, amen. But I want to let you know, amen, you can't build your faith without going through something. And sometimes the Lord will test your faith in order for you to build your faith. Amen. Because every victory should build your faith. You see, if you've never been, it's easy to say that the Lord will make a way somehow, but if you never needed him to make a way out of no way, that's really just lip service. Amen. It's easy to say he'll put food on your table, but if you never had no money to buy food, that's just lip service. It's easy to say that he'll put a shelter over your head, but if you never, amen, face an eviction notice, that's just lip service. But I lived long enough, and I've been through enough, and my back been against the wall enough to know by faith that the Lord will make a way somehow. I wish I had been somebody. He'll make a way somehow. You see, young people, amen, you don't know what it is because your mother put food on the table.
Yeah.
I wish I had been somebody.
Yeah.
That's why young people, they underappreciate sometimes. Because they don't know what you went through to put food. Oh, Lord have mercy. They don't know what you went through to put food on the table. They don't know what you went through. Amen. And sometimes you try to shield them from that. My father and mother, they shield us from struggle. I tell this story all the time. I didn't know I was poor until I got to college. I thought I had everything. A roof over my head, new clothes on my back. Amen. But I learned that my parents, they shielded us from struggle. I don't know a time where they had to struggle. I thought they had everything, but I've lived long enough to know that with 4 mouths to feed, that they went through something. I wish I had this somebody. They went through something, amen. And young people, you need to know, because everything, it will not be rosy in life. You will get to the point of your age when your back will be against the wall. You'll get to the point of your life where you need somebody to help you make it through life. And in those days that you need to learn to put your trust in Jesus. That's why we sing the songs of Zion, because these young people, they need to hear us sing that the Lord will make a way somehow. They need to hear us sing that we're holding to God's unchanging hand. They need to hear us sing, I will trust in the Lord, because they'll get to the point in their journey when they'll need the Lord on their side. Amen. And when they get to that point, they can't dance their way through it, and they can't stop their way through it. They need to know in their heart that I got a Savior who will help me through my struggles. Looks on the outside that everything's all right. But the Lord will test your faith. This woman, listen here. This little, and I gotta close. I gotta stop. This little could have told Elijah, I ain't giving you nothing. She could have told the prophet. She didn't know Elijah. She could have told the prophet, this last a meal is for me and my son. If the prophet that you never met asks you for your last meal, what would you do? That's the heart of the question. If the prophet that you never knew, in fact, I don't know if I can get your last meal. And y'all know me. At least y'all supposed to know me. Y'all know me. What if the prophet showed up and said, the Lord said, make me a cake, and the only thing you got is a little barrel of meal? Bible says she had 2 sticks, and she was going to make her again. Why don't you help me encourage somebody and look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, the Lord is blessing me. He's blessing me right now. And that's the reason I praise him. Because it doesn't matter what Donald Trump does. And it doesn't matter what the government does. I know a Savior who can put food on my table and put a shelter over my head. I know a Savior who can take care of me even in tough times. I know a Savior who will make a way out of no way. So I close like the old hymnology. I will trust in the Lord until I die. I'm going to trust him when I got a whole lot of money. And I'm going to trust him when I don't have no money. I'm going to trust him when I know how I'm going to work it out. But I'm going to trust him when I can't see my way. Can I get a witness here? You ought to talk to yourself and say, I'm going to trust in the Lord at all times until I die. And you ought to be a witness that if you trust in him, he'll make a way out of no way. He'll take the little and he'll multiply back into your lives. Can I get a witness? If you're a witness, you ought to clap your hands. If you're a witness, you ought to stand on your feet. If you're a witness, you ought to shout glory. Lord. Be God-given. No matter how hard we try. You see, I heard somebody say, well, we never been here before. But we as a people, we've been here before.
Yeah.
Our counterparts may never been here before. But we are people who know how to take beans and rice and make it last. We are people. Mama can take flour and she can make some homemade, cake out of it. I wish I had somebody. We didn't have to go to IHOP and spend $20 for some toast and some sugar, and they call it French toast. We knew how to know. We don't. That's not our story, young people. Our story that we was a people that we knew something about struggle, but we knew how to make it stretch. Yeah, we knew how to take big brother clothes and take care of big brother clothes. Amen. And then, let little brother wear it. Y'all miss me. we knew how to trust him and the Lord. We didn't have much. We at one time we couldn't afford no $50 copay. Cost $50, $30 to go see the doctor. We couldn't afford that. So mama, she would go get some leaves out of the backyard. See, leaves didn't cost nothing, y'all. She would go get some leaves out of the backyard and she would boil the leaves in the pot. And when you got a cold, you would drink those leaves. And no matter how much sugar you put it in, it was still bitter. But you know what? It did the trick. We learned to trust. We didn't have much. We could go on cruises. It'd take planes. We had to go somewhere to a funeral. You had to wait for us. Because we had to get in cars. Go from one part of the country, to another part of the country. Pile up in a car. Get there for the funeral. We was grateful just to go to our hometown and cross the state line of Louisiana. That was vacation for us. If we was going to cross state line, but we learned something in our midst of struggle. We never got depressed. We never got discouraged. We never got despondent. And that's why the black church was so powerful. Because every Sunday morning, we came to hear a word that the Lord will make a way. So we needed that word. We needed that word. We needed that word. We needed that word. We wasn't concerned about here, well, 9 steps on how to save your marriage and 10 steps on how to lose weight, amen, and 6 steps on how to, no, we came on Sunday morning to hear a word from the Lord that the Lord will, doesn't matter how dark it gets, no matter how hard the way gets, that the Lord will make a way somehow. And our grandparents, they would come to church every Sunday. Sunday after Sunday. Sunday after Sunday. To hear the same message over and over again. Because they needed strength for the journey. That's what we need today. I can't control what Donald Trump does. But he ain't God. And I can't control what the Democrats do either. They're not God either. So during this period in our country, I can't press it on you enough, where people are going through serious struggle today. We need to learn to put our faith in a God who will make a way out of no way. And if we put our faith in God, we'll find happiness. We'll find peace. You see, when I was growing up, ain't nothing like no red beans and rice. There was nothing like red beans and rice. If I had a choice of red beans and rice growing up versus going to a restaurant, I would say, Mama, you know what? I want those red beans and rice. Y'all miss me. Because we find happiness and we find contentment in the resources that God blessed us with. Did they have a lot? Did they have a lot? Did they have a lot? Yeah. I had so much rice that it wasn't even funny. I had so much rice. That's why I don't mind eating a lot of rice now, but when I was a child, I had rice. I had rice every week. Y'all miss me. I done had every kind of bean there is to have. Pinto, lima beans, white beans, red beans, kidney beans, sweet eyed peas, corn. I done had every kind of bean that there is to eat. But what I always went to bed was with a stomach full. And I learned to be grateful for the many blessings that God has bestowed on my life. Rest to your feet, all of this. It may be someone here today.